Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Thursday evening. Just noticed this on CBR's website, the Marvel comic solicitations for August of 2019. So thought I would go through what kind of looked interesting, some of the cool covers that they have coming out, some of the storylines. So let's jump into it. This is books coming out here for Marvel in the month of August. So obviously one of the big events in August is going to be Absolute Carnage. This is the A cover for Absolute Carnage #1. You got a nice B cover by, this is Addie Granoff. Very nice, I like that one. And I think this is Mark Bagley, yep. So they're just showing 3 covers. There might be more. It looks like there's also going to be an art germ in a Virgin version as well. There's going to be an action figure by John Tyler Christopher, another one by Rom Lim, and another one by Nick Bradshaw. So, and then there's a party variant by Mike Diato, Premiere variant by Ryan Stegman, a Young Guns variant, man, there's a lot of variants, by Aaron Cooter, and a blank variant. And then, of course, I'm sure there'll be a ton of store variants. So, again, with the variants, buy what you like. Normally, the A cover it would be one of the things to purchase. Now, this is going to be printed like crazy, so don't expect these books to go up in value that much. I think the print run on this is going to be pretty high. Donnie Cates has been commenting on Twitter that they expect to sell a lot of Absolute Carnage, so they're promoting the heck out of it. I'm sure it'll be good. Cates and Stegman, they're a good team. Here's the second issue. That looks like the A cover. That's by Stegman. And you've got a B cover here by Anka. I think that's Anka. Yeah, Chris Anka. So Domino's obviously getting into the storyline there. For the long-term fan, if you want the trade paperback, they're reissuing that. Spider-Man Mini Hosts of Carnage. It also comes out, looks like September is going to be the release on that. Looks like a big anthology. Yeah, it collects Amazing Spider-Man 361, 410, 431, Spectacular Spider-Man, Carnage #3, Carnage USA 1 through 5, Superior Carnage 3 through 5. Yeah, that's a lot of pages. $40, so yeah, that'll be a little pricey. And then Venom #17, obviously that's going to be a tie-in to the Carnage series, Absolute Carnage tie-in. You got a Deadpool versus Carnage #1. That's a 3-issue run. Nice cover by Tyler Kirkman. Very cool. Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors, a 3-issue run. You've got a Putri cover. I don't think they're showing that one. So I don't think that's a Putri cover. It looks like Bengal. Yeah, that's Bengal. So there'll be a Putri cover and a Smallwood cover on that. That could be interesting to see the artwork on that. And then you've got a Miles Morales, Absolute Carnage Miles Morales, 3-issue run. This cover is pretty cool. Was that the female Carnage? Return of a Classic Symbiote. I think that's, I can't remember the name of that symbiote. It's not female Carnage, I can't remember the name. But it's Absolute Carnage Scream #1, I guess that's Scream, right? Just read the title, okay. Separation Anxiety, so obviously this month, yeah, it's just everything's gonna be Carnage. Just a lot of books coming out. House of X #2 and 3. I'm interested to see how Hickman does with this. I like the fact that they've cut everything down to just 2 titles. House of X, and I think the other one is Age of X-Men. So there's only going to be 2 titles for X-Men, which I think is good, instead of 4 or 5 titles. I think it makes it a little easier to collect it. I do like that cover right there with a Nightcrawler and can't remember her name. Memory's going on me. Yeah, some nice covers here. So I think these are going to be pretty cool to pick up. Powers of X. Marvel Comics 1000. I don't know what that's about. Skip over that. Looks like okay, Jason Aaron. I don't know what this is, but haven't seen the promo. Man, there's a lot of artists involved. A lot of covers. Man, a ton of variant covers. So I'll probably pick up the A cover on that, but I don't know exactly. I guess it's the greatest talent ever assembled for one story. This is the big one, the celebration of Marvel's 80th anniversary, and have gathered together the greatest array of talent ever to be assembled. So, yeah, that is pretty cool, that cover. Look at that. Is that cut and paste? I don't know how they came up with that cover. You got Thanos on there. You got a nice. That looks like a Delato cover. Yep. Very nice Delato cover of Daredevil. Kind of a classic look of Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and Hulk. And this is obviously, it looks like an Alex Ross cover. So the Alex Ross cover will probably be the A cover. And then there's going to be a lot more covers. This is just the tip of the iceberg there. So, yeah, that's a big event. Marvel 1000. All right. Silver Surfer, The Prodigal Son, #1. I like that Peter David is doing the writing chops on here. I like this Miko Suyan cover. That's pretty cool. Of Galactus. Very, very cool. And then this is I guess that says Ron Garney. I don't know if that's a Garney cover. Doesn't look, I guess it is. Yeah, that's a Garney cover. All right, looks pretty good. So Prodigal is the other person here facing off against Silver Surfer. So that looks pretty interesting. Check that out. Ghost Spider #1. So they are rebooting Ghost Spider. I wonder why. Maybe the sales weren't so good. I don't know. Maybe they're doing it. I think they're doing a change, obviously, to the writing and artwork on that. So they're rebooting that. Gwenpool Strikes Back, #1, 1 of 5. Those of you that are into her character, you may want to look for that. Marvel Monsters #1. Cullen Bunn. He's a good writer. I like that there's going to be a Geraldo Zaffino cover. I'm a big fan of Zaffino, so I'm very interested to see what that cover will look like. Agents of Atlas #1 of 5. So I guess they're having their own series. Obviously, I think of all the War of the Realms series, that one was the most popular and seems to have done the best. Major X #0. Those of you that are into Rob Liefeld. I'm not. I will skip that. Future Foundation #1. Yeah, that's a skip for me. I don't think that'll be any good. Invaders. I do like Chip Zdarsky, so that could be a good title. And that is #8. I guess he has been writing that. Champions. You got some Conan here. Savage Avengers #4. That's the Finch cover. Pretty nice. And I think that is the Simon. Yeah, that's a Simon Bianchi cover. Power Pack. Grow Up #1. All right. They're revamping that. This is a cool cover. Tony Stark Iron Man #15. Nice cover by Rod Reis. Rod Reis. Very cool. I like that cover a lot. Thor 16. I think that's the A cover. Who's doing the art on that still? Del Mundo? Okay, so that's probably not the A cover. That's probably one of the B or C covers. Yeah, they're not showing the A cover yet. Immortal Hulk Director's Cut. For people that didn't pick up the multiple printings of Immortal Hulk, they're putting a director's cut together of issue 1 and 2. So that might be worth picking up. There'll be some extras in the back, probably sketches and plot, some details on the plot and how they came up with it. Al Ewing will have some detail on that. Really nice cover by Alex Ross here, and that is Immortal Hulk number 22. I tell you, as long as Alex Ross is doing the covers and Al Ewing is doing the writing on this, and Bennett is doing the interior artwork, obviously it's an awesome combination. This is now the #1 selling book by Marvel, is Immortal Hulk. So, in fact, I think I read the other day that it's outselling Batman now in sales, monthly sales. So that obviously is one of the reasons Tom King is being kicked off Batman. You got Immortal Hulk, which is definitely not an A-list. Hulk has never been an A-list character. And the fact that Immortal Hulk is outselling Batman is pretty astonishing. So, yeah, I mean, that's all you need to do is put a good artist, a good writer, a good cover artist, and you can do well. Captain America 13. I do like these Alex Ross covers. Not a big fan of the writing. Ta-Nehisi Coates is okay. I don't think he's anything fabulous. Symbiote Spider-Man, I think I picked up the first issue. It was okay. I guess they're going more into the background of Mysterio. So that could be worth picking up just to flesh out more about that character. Not been really buying Amazing Spider-Man. It's been kind of a letdown for me. Marvel's Spider-Man Velocity #1. I like that cover. That is pretty cool. That's a Delato cover. I mean, if you can get a Delato cover for cover price, it's well worth the buy. Normally, you got to pay extra to get his cover artwork, so I like that cover. I'll be picking that up. I'll be pre-ordering that for sure. And there's also going to be a cover by Scan, and Adi Granoff. So, man, they're pulling out the big guns. Scan, Adi Granoff, and Gabrielle Delato. I mean, those are some heavy hitters. So I'm looking forward to picking some of those up. This is Marvel Spider-Man City at War #6, so they're concluding that series. Crane has done some nice cover work on that. That's pretty cool. I like the detail on that. Yeah, you've got... who is that? Nakayama is that second one. That's pretty good. And Sonya. They're saying here Tim Sang. I don't know if that's Tim Sang. I don't think that is Tim Sang. Black Cat #3. You got a J. Scott Campbell cover. That's pretty nice. A lot of people like J. Scott Campbell, so that sales on that book might be good. They're also doing a Virgin version. I'm sure they'll make that an incentive cover. Facsimile. Is this the facsimile? No. Sorry. Amazing Spider-Man Venom 3D #1 polybag. You got the nice Amazing Spider-Man 300 cover there. Pretty cool. Miles Morales Spider-Man #9. I didn't pick up number 6 that had the new appearance of a new character. I missed that, so of course that book's going for good money now. Spider-Man Life Story #6, the 2010s. I really enjoyed the first issue on that. I've only read the first issue by Chip Zdarsky, and I like it. I think it's good. You've got nice interior artwork by Bagley. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick all these up, I think. And that is the last one, 6 of 6. Really nice cover here for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #10. Andrew Robinson. He's done a good job on these covers. There's a couple of them I bought just for the cover alone. The writing on it's okay. I don't think it's anything fantastic. Tom Taylor, he's a good writer. I mean, I think overall he's pretty good. But yeah, I'll probably pick that up. I like that cover artwork. It's pretty cool. Number 11, they don't show the cover work on that. Sensational Spider-Man Self-Improvement, number 1. Oh boy. Self-Improvement. Okay. Don't know what that's about, but you got Peter David doing some writing there, so we'll see if that's any good. And you got Thanos, number 5. I've not read, I have number 1 right now, I just haven't read it yet, and I should be getting number 2 in a few weeks, so I'm hoping this is a good series, exploring more in depth the relationship of Thanos with Gamora. And the cover by DeCall has been pretty good. I like DeCall's artwork. And you got a really cool, who is that? Jeong Yoon is doing the B cover. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice cover. All right, She-Hulk Annual number 1. I probably will pick this up because I like Bullseye. I think anything that Bullseye's in makes for a good story. One of my favorite characters. In fact, that's one of my Grail books I plan on picking up this year, is the first appearance of Bullseye, Daredevil 131, I believe. So that is on my list of books to pick up. I definitely I like Bullseye. So I think that book might be pretty cool to pick up. Deadpool Annual number 1. I don't know if I'll pick that up or not. All right, let's move on down the list here. There's a lot of books to cover. I'm not going to cover everything. Cosmic Ghost Rider Stories, The Marvel History, number 6. I got to admit, I mean, I like the cover artwork by Zaffino, so I'm kind of going to pick them up because of the cover work. I mean, but the story is just, it's okay. I mean, I read the 2nd and 3rd issue, and it dragged a little bit, but maybe it'll be good, and maybe it picks up here. Silver Surfer Black number 3, Donny Cates, Trad Moore. Man, I love the color in that cover. That's pretty cool. It's psychedelic, man. Look at that thing. So that looks pretty cool. I might pick that up. Fearless number 2. I picked up number 1 on that. Pre-ordered that in advance. I'm going to probably pre-order this. I love that cover by Putri. Man, it's a beautiful cover. That is one of my, I mean, that is an awesome cover of Storm. Look at that. That is sweet. And I'm sure there'll be a good B cover. Jenny Frison is doing one of the covers as well, so she usually does a really nice job. So that is definitely a must pick up for me. Fearless number 2. Captain Marvel number 9. Not a big fan of Captain Marvel. I do like that cover though. It's pretty cool. But I've not been reading that. Guardians of the Galaxy number 8. I've been consistently buying this. I think it's been pretty good. Donny Cates is better than average, and I'm interested to see where the storyline goes, so I'll be continuing with that. It says here the death of Rocket. So Rocket Raccoon is dying. We'll see if he really dies. Who knows? No one ever really dies in comic books, as you well know. All right. Old Man Quill number 8. You know, that's something I probably should have been picking up. I did enjoy Old Man Hawkeye, and obviously Old Man Logan is one of my favorite stories as well, so that's probably something I may go back and buy that in trade paperback. Marvel Comics Presents number 8. Don't think that these are selling too well. I don't know. Well, I don't know much. You know, the stories all change. I don't think the sales lately have been good on that book. All right. That looks like an Asad Ribbit cover. Yep, Fantastic Four number 13. That's a cool cover. I like that cover. I will be picking that up just for the cover. I think in one of my previous videos I commented that I didn't like one of the covers that Asad Ribic did. Most of the time I like his artwork though. I really liked his Conan artwork. I thought those covers were awesome. All right, you got a nice Adam Hughes cover here for Invisible Woman number 2. I don't like Mark Waid, but I do like Adam Hughes, and I love that cover. That is a nice cover. So I will probably be picking that up. Hopefully Mark Waid does okay on the writing on it. Most of the time he's a miss for me, but I'm willing to give it a try. All right, what do we got here? Daredevil number 9. No Devils, Only God, part 4. That looks pretty cool. Got a nice Tedesco cover. I love Tedesco. That's a nice cover. I like that. So I'll be picking that up for sure. Daredevil number 10 as well. They don't show the cover on that. Loki, I don't know about that. I'm not really into that. Valkyrie, I'm probably going to pass on that. Punisher Kill Crew, probably going to pass on that. Death's Head, pass. Punisher, not been reading that. I've been really picky in the last few months. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to pass over. Just a lot of it's not that great. There's too many comics to buy these days. You got to limit to what you really, really like. There's just too much. All right. Dead Man Logan number 10. X Factor 87 facsimile. I don't really know why they're facsimiling that. Is that something somebody really wants to pick up a reprint of? I don't think so. You could probably buy the original pretty easily. Conan the Barbarian Exodus number 1. So this is going to be a prequel, never told story of Conan's first journey from Cimmeria. How do you pronounce that? Cimmeria, I think it is. Yeah, I mean, Ribbit cover work, I'll buy it. There's also a Greg Horn variant cover. That might be interesting to pick up. I'd like to see what that looks like. What else do we got here? Age of Conan Valeria number 1. I might give that a try. You got Anceletto. He does a nice cover. In fact, there is a book coming out tomorrow night, guys. Deceased number 2. It's the Supergirl. Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes number 31, I think it was, the Adam Hughes cover. That it's like probably $2,000 book. They're Anceletto is doing the homage of that, so it looks pretty cool. So I think Unknown Comics is the one that's selling that. I think it goes on sale tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you may want to check that out if you're interested. But yeah, I like Anceletto. I mean, he's definitely good. I like his artwork. So I might pick that up. That looks pretty good. A lot of Conan books. Conan's Savage Sword of Conan number 8. The writing's been good on that. I've been picking up I think issue 5 I just got in the mail, so it's been pretty good. Been enjoying that. The Star Wars books I'm not really following or into. I've bought one here and there if there's a really awesome cover, but I haven't really been into that series. Star Wars TIE Fighter. I do have to say these covers. I mean, if you love Dave Dorman type artwork, Tommy Lee Edwards is just killing it. I mean, his art is awesome. I mean, that's probably worth picking up that series just for the cover work by Tommy Lee Edwards. He's very good. And then there's another cover by him, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge number 5. That's pretty nice. Nice detail on that. And you've got Star Wars Target Vader number 2. I don't know if I pre-ordered number 1. I don't remember pre-ordering that. It's a nice cover. I might pick that. I like Darth Vader, so I might be picking that up. I think that might be it, guys. Yeah, the rest is all trade paperbacks and hardcovers. Okay. So that's what we have for the month of August for Marvel Solicitations. I know this is a long video. There's a lot to go over. I didn't cover everything, obviously, but kind of the stuff that I would look at to buy. That's my take on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. hit the bell for notifications, and if you would leave a comment, let me know what you think. Maybe there's a book on there that I should have mentioned that I didn't. Would love to hear your comments on that. I will have my video out tomorrow on the top 10 list from CBSI for the week, so look for that video tomorrow evening. All right, guys, thanks.